All right. Happy Wednesday. Beautiful people. Good to see you. Good to see you. So if you're tuning in on other channels or you're watching the recording, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments and the chats. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And Ashley Paulson, your word has come up this morning, and the word is happy. Happy. So I've actually, I've here with Dr. Crystal Vance, and we were talking about this today. And Crystal and Mark just got back from Reno, and they were talking about. She was talking about happy, and so I'm going with it this morning. Right, it's coming from the heart a little bit this morning. But if you look at the definition, happy is feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. But Dalai Lama says happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. And that's one of the things we were talking about this morning. And Ashley, I'm so proud you said this, is we, Brent Palmer, Vince Green, we got to choose happiness. Like it's a choice. It's not something that typically just usually, sometimes it pops up on us. But we can have it in our life every day when we wake up in the morning if we prepare for it, if we're proactive. Happiness is a choice. Being happy is a choice. And so my part this morning is very short and sweet, but it's something that if I will do, we're going to find ourselves in the midst of trials and tribulations. And let me put this in perspective. If we know we're going to have trials in life, and we know this, right? We know this. We're going to have challenges at work. We're going to have challenges in relationships. We're going to have challenges in our health journeys. Whatever it may be, there's going to be challenges, obstacles. It's just a part of life. But what if we know that, then how can we ensure that we're happy going through those? And this is what I want to challenge us all to do. And I'm talking to myself. Number one, make a list of things that make you happy. Like make a list, today, if it's just jotting down right now, okay, on this piece of paper, as it comes to me, what really makes me happy, is it the ocean? Is it certain friends in your life? Put their names down. Is it something that you love about your job? Maybe you dislike some things, but then you love this part of your job. Write it down. Like when it comes to your mind, just write it down on this sheet of paper and make a list and keep it ongoing. Like as you remember it, as you think about, oh my goodness, it's my grandkids. Look at Vince Green, his background. I know one thing that makes him happy. Write it down. And I'll tell you why I want you to write it down. Because then I want you to schedule just a little bit of time that you go into the calendar on your phone. Okay? You go into the calendar on your phone and you schedule little times throughout the day. So let's say it's Andrea Rosser, and watching squirrels play in the yard makes her happy. It makes her happy. They're munching on the nut, on whatever she puts out for them, and she's just happy as she can be. I would love for her, I know that's one thing for her. I would love for her to go into her calendar. Maybe it's at 7 a.m, and she plugs in at 7 a.m. So it pops up on her phone, squirrels. And instantly, she's in a happier place. Maybe during the course of the day at 12 p.m., Vince Green's grandkids pop up on his phone and it just says grandkids. And immediately he's in court. Things are not going great. But here's the deal. The minute he sees grandkids, guess what happens in his life? He goes to that happy place. And what this is for me today is it's making a conscious decision that we're going to choose to be happy. So just wanted to share that with you, kind of an action item today for the word happy. Ashley, thank you for bringing this word to us. Coach, I'll turn it to you because I know you're in your happy place.
Hey, I guarantee you I am. We're having a great time, and thank you, Brent. You always bring it. I always say that over and over again, and I just really appreciate you and what you bring to this community each and every day. And good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's happy. It's just a happy day. You know, I'm going to go through. I got several really cool things I want to talk about. Ashley, I remember some things you've told me about the happy and your mom's favorite song. So I hope you're okay with me incorporating that in our talk today. So did you know happiness exists inside us all? Just like Coach said, put something on your calendar, pop it up there. I can promise you, Andrea Rosser, she sees that squirrel or whatever animal it is and it pops up. She's happy. Vince, same way. So, you know, the problem is that we sometimes keep searching for it outside. This happiness is in us, but for whatever reason, we just keep searching for it outside. You know, one way to happiness and being happy is pretty simple. Just be, just live, and enjoy every moment and every breath, because one day it'll be gone, just like that. So enjoy it. Be happy. Don't have regrets. When today's all you have, the chance to make something happen, live the life that you want. It makes me smile. I'm working hard to do that. When we live this way, we're happy, and in turn, you know, we can help so many others reach their happiness. And when I say that, you know, when Coach Palmer is smiling and he's happy, any of you guys, when I look out there and I see Linda smiling big, I see Anna, I see Mike, I see everybody smiling, it draws me in. That makes me happy. So be that person that they can reflect off of. Isn't one of the other happy things that makes us happy, isn't it giving? Does that not make you happy to give? When we give with a happy and thankful heart, we will receive. You know, I'm going to share with you a real quick, a very condensed version of I heard Tony Robbins talk about this. And if you don't listen to Tony Robbins, listen to him. He's good. He was talking about, he remembers the day that his life changed forever. He said, listen, and I was mad, I was broke, I was angry at the world, I was angry at everything. But that's the day my life changed. He said, a friend had borrowed $1,200 from me. And he said, and I had $26 in my pocket that I had to try to make ends meet on. And he said, I tried to call this friend. I tried to do everything because I needed the money. He avoided him, couldn't get him. So he finally just decided, well, I've got to eat. So he found one of those places, I don't know what you call them now, but it was all you can eat buffets or whatever. And you could pay like $6.99. So he said, okay, I've got this amount of money. I'll be able to eat this many days. And again, let me tell you, he said, this is the day that he found his true happiness. So he goes and he eats, and he sits out there it's on the ocean, and he's sitting out there looking out the window. You know, just like yesterday, I was sitting out there in that ocean. I'm seeing all kinds of big boats and all kinds of stuff, and I'm living a dream up on that boat with him while I was in that pontoon. But he was talking about, he started dreaming about that. He started seeing that. And he ate his meal and was full, and he looked over and he said, here comes a little boy, probably about third grade, in a little suit, and he's walking in the door with his mom. He said, I watched this kid. He said he held the door open for his mom. He pulled the chair out for her to sit down. He said, and I was just mesmerized by this child. He said, I walked up to him and I said, look, you are a class act, and what you are doing for your lady today. He figured it was his mother, but for your lady today, it's unbelievable. He said, I just really have so much respect and admiration for you. And he said, that's my mom. He said, and that's what makes it even more of a big deal. So what did Tony Robbins do? He said, he said, what you're doing is amazing. He said, he reaches in his pocket and he takes his last, $18, $19. He pulls every bit of that out and lays it on the table and gives it to that little boy to buy his mama's lunch or whatever, their lunch. He said, and I walked out. He said, I've never felt so good in my life. He said, I was the happiest I've been in a long time. He said, I got home, thought I'd stop by my mailbox. And y'all guess what? He opened the mailbox. There's a letter from this guy that owed him money. He sent him the check back, apologizing for taking so long. And it was plus interest. He said, so the point was, you got to give. When you give, happiness comes. It's going to come your way. You know, think about the following quotes. I'm going to briefly go through here as I wrap up. And then I'm going to end up with some information I got from a very wise young lady. If you want to fly high, then give up everything that weighs you down. That will make you happy. The less you respond to negative people, the more powerful our lives will become. You know, we are responsible for our own happiness. If we expect others to make us happy, chances are we'll always end up disappointed. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? If you want to be happy, do not go to the past. Do not worry about the future. Focus on living fully in the present. So in closing, I want to share with you something that Ashley shared with me about her mom. I've never met her mom. I really regret that I never met her mom, but I feel like I know her mom through her because I've heard so many great things about her. But she said that one of her favorite songs was Pharrell's Happy. And so that's one of my favorite songs too. And it's probably the majority of y'all's favorite song. So I want to just read these words to you. And Ashley, thank you for sharing that, because now when I hear that song, and even when I'm happy, I think of you and your mom because of you sharing your heart with me about your mom. So I'm going to read just briefly this and then we'll close. This is Pharrell's lyrics. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got. Don't hold back. Well, I should warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, but don't waste your time. Here's why. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I am happy. I'm happy to be with you guys. And I appreciate you showing up today. All 63 of you. I'm grateful for you. So Coach Palmer, turn it back to you. Love you guys. And I will not be here tomorrow, Coach. Andrew, if you will step up for me, please. I'll be in the air flying back to Killen, Alabama tomorrow. So I love you guys. Thank you.
Safe travels, Coach. Thank you for the word. And Ashley, thank you for bringing, this to us today. And I did know Lisa's an amazing lady, and always had a smile. And we Ashley, you'll be smiling inside, because me and Dr. Crystal Vance this morning was talking about Lisa. And so I choose happy too. It's a choice. Let's go rock it today. Let's go have a great Wednesday. We love you. We're grateful for you. And you make us happy seeing your face every day.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, coaches.
Thank you.
Thanks, coaches. Have a good day.
Thank you for your happiness.
Thank you.
Happy